What's going on, Coco? It's time to go butt fuck some op shops. So first cab off the rank and a few pairs of footy boots. So not a bad start. So I think old love must have thought I had some sort of footy boot fetish because I've walked out with a few pairs of them. But I suppose I kind of do because they sell well. And it's time for footy to pick up again. So I actually sold 3 pairs this week. That's no shit. So get on footy boots. Get on footy boots. But I've got a few more to put up now, which is good. So on to the next one. With this, we've got a pair of Levi's. And look, someone's farted that hard, they've blown their asshole out through it. And they want $5? No, fuck off. And at this point, I'm excited because I'm thinking I've got a bingo item, but nah, it's barley. My favourite little part. I get to taste a beer. It's my favourite part, providing I haven't been stitched up. This week, I don't think I will be stitched up, just based on the person that's recommended me and based on the name of the beer. So, Zach from We Flippin' Good Stuff, he has recommended me a beer. Goat beer. You know, greatest of all time. You can't go wrong with a goat, can you? No, you can't. Never had one of these. I've been chasing up a beer. Since I started these videos, I've been chasing up a beer to test for Zach, and you can't get it down here. I can't get it shipped here. It's just been a fucking bit of a nightmare. So, he's given me another one, and it is the goat.
I really like goats, goats, goats with the hairy throats, 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 they like to bleat.
I trust Zach. Hasn't stitched me up. I trust he actually likes this. And he's a genuine dude, so I think it'll be pretty tasty. That's first impression by looking at it. Pretty, you know, colourful but plain. We'll test this. So if you haven't seen Zach, he's a very busy man. He's got his YouTube channel. He's got Instagram. He's picking up some just awesome stuff and just flipping it for high profit. He's got a Facebook page, and he also runs another business, Buckle & Co. And he's making chutneys and relishes and stuff like that, selling that. So he's just a very busy man. He's a very experienced reseller. I think he's one of the originals from the Facebook group. He's admin there, running things there, doing a very good job. He's just recently said he's going to be doing more videos, and I'm excited for that because he's the king of hard rubbish. He plucks out some just awesome stuff from the hard rubbish and all that. His gorgeous little daughter Lucy joins him. She's a future reseller. She's awesome to watch too. So if you haven't checked out Zach, he said he's got some more stuff coming. Go and watch his videos because they are very good, and he's very, very switched on.
Morning! Garage sale time. You all ready for this, Luce?
Yep,
What you got?
I got cheese toasty.
Me too. Yum. Let's get out there. Let's see what these garage sales have got and see if we can find some gold.
Time to test goat. And I'm rolling with, they've called it greatest of all time. Always got to have a sniff. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Smells a bit strong. Oh, why do I do this? You know when you brush your teeth and then go and drink cordial? They haven't called it goat for greatest of all time. They've called it goat because a goat has actually fucking pissed in a bottle. They've mixed it with soda water, put it in that. It's not very fucking nice. This is becoming a running trend, isn't it? It's not horrible. It's drinkable, but it's not that fucking good. We can do it. We can do it. We'll be right. Just going to rip right into it. I've got some cool shit and I'm pumped to show you. The first one's something I don't grab a lot of, just because my knowledge isn't great. But based on comparisons online, this thing's going to do all right. So I paid up for this from the salvos, tested. They telling me it works. I'll test this later and hopefully it does, otherwise it'll be going straight back. But it's the old VHS, DVD recorder, and one is sold for about 110 bucks. Now I paid $25 for this, so I'm hoping they paid postage on that too. So I'm hoping I can flog this off pretty quick. There's nothing really listed the same model as this, so I'm just going to price it high with offers and just see how that goes. Remote, yes, the remote came with it. So something new. I've bought this stuff from garage sales for a couple of bucks and I haven't got any gems, but I'm hoping that one will fetch me at least $100. I can't juggle. Footy boots, my favourite. We picked up footy boots. I don't know what the woman was thinking when I grabbed all these footy boots. I kind of lied to her. I was loading up for myself. I've been out of the game for quite some time due to, you know, I was borderline AFL. I was going to make the AFL and then dodgy shoulder, drinking habit and lack of skills didn't get me there. So anyway, footy boots aren't for me. I'm officially retired, but we do have a few pairs, so I'm going to bang through them. There's a heap I left there just on the fact they were just really worn and just, you couldn't save them. But I got some good ones, and I got 3 from that first shop, and then I picked up another pair later on. Get on footy boots now. It's footy boot season. If you see them and they're in good quality condition, the Adidas, they are Nike, you know, the good brands, grab them. Check them first. Check the, you know, you got a Gloro there. You check them, make sure they are selling, make sure they're good, and don't be greedy. This time of year, do not be greedy because you want to, this next couple of months, this is when you want to be selling your footy boots. Asking too much, you know, they're going to sit there for a while. There's certain ones that I know when I grab them, if I price them high and I do wait a bit, I will get the money. But there's a lot that you're going to price around the same mark as everyone else. You might have seen 1 or 2 that have sold for that, but you're probably not going to get it for months. That's one frustrating thing. So if you're picking these up for $8 to $10, $5, you know, anything like that, be happy to get $40, $50 from them. Don't go too high unless they are a unique brand. So always look them up first. Look them up first. But anyway, I'll show you what I got. So first pair, a couple of Adidas 24s, the Traction Firm Grounds. These sell good. These sell awesome. You got the typical AFL flap there that covers the laces, holds down with a bit of elastic. These do really good. I've sold heaps of these. I sold 3 pair of footy boots this week, and one of them was this pair. So, funnily enough, they've actually been written on with Texter for $2. So this is actually, could be a 3rd time round, but they're still in pretty good nick. We'll clean them up, and they'll be fine. So these stingy bastards charged me $8. I was happy enough to pay that because they are actually probably a $50 pair. It's just, I've got to get this white a bit brighter. I'm going to show you how to clean these up. It's really, really easy. So that's the first pair. Next pair, some Nike, I can't remember what sort they are, Total 90s Versatract. So once again, the white's pretty yellowed and it's just been hit with a lot of mud. So we're going to clean these up. But these are an older style boot, but I'll be happy enough to get $30 for these. They are in good nick. The stops are in really good nick. They are a good pair of footy boots. Nike Tempo. In my last video, bought a pair of blue ones, exactly the same as these, but they were blue. Since that video last week, they're in a box on the way to wherever the fuck they were going. I've sold them already, and I got $60 for them, so I got another pair. These ones cost me $10, but I know they're going to sell super quick, and they're a pretty good size. What are they? They're a bit bigger. So the bigger sizes always do go better. It's not that big, they're a 9, but they will still do pretty well. Last pair, these Adidas Gloros. So I've never actually sold these, but I know these will do pretty good. So these are the sort that they're a bit old school looking, which is some people like that. You know, the older blokes, they'll pick that up. They're a really big size, so I'm actually going to price these ones a little bit, you know, a bit up there with offers and just see what I get on them. But that's, yeah, good little pile of footy boots. They will sell. They'll be all gone before April. I promise you, all them boots will be gone before April. They'll be sold for a pretty good profit. That is an absolute certainty. If anyone wants to have a bet, I'm happy to take it up because apparently I'm taking on bets these days and I'm very good at fucking losing them. So anyway. Woo. It gets better, but it's still fucked. Toys. So we got quite a few toys here. Bag of wrestlers. Now, I walked in, they had $20 on that bag, which I was happy to pay that. I've been having some luck with wrestlers, and I spotted some older ones in there. So, look, I've got a little pile of them staying here, the ones that I like. Anyway, I seen them there, thought, yep, $20, that's sweet by me, because I know for a fact, just by looking at the older ones, there's some in there that'll be worth more than $20. So, took it up to the counter, 50% off all toys. I got it for $10, so that's sweet. There was also this little Batman pop vinyl out of the box. Don't know the exact value for that. I don't care. I'm just going to keep him. So he's a keeper. So we'll take the $3 sticker off his fucking head. So I paid $3. Well, I paid $1.50 for him because he was half price. He can just go there for now, wherever he fits with the Batman stuff. And I'll save it till the end to rip through this bag. I'm going to have a guess at every single character in here because I did follow it as a kid and it looks like most of these were around in my era. Anything I get wrong, Rob's probably going to slap me over the back of the fucking head and tell me, nope, do this. So I've already spoken to him and he's going to help me out anyway, but we'll see what's in there at the end. There's been a mistake. There's been a terrible mistake. When they released this beer to the public, they forgot to give it its proper name and show what the contents in this beer is. It's fucking goat piss. That's what's in there. Goats have pissed into a can and we're drinking it. They've stuffed that up. They've stuffed that up. It's rough.
I am a goat with a hairy throat.
Got this long sleeve shirt. Nautica, never dealt with that brand. It was $4. I just see a lot of people talking about it. In the salvos, I've seen a few pairs of True Religion jeans. Now, a couple of the pairs were clearly fake. These I assumed were real. So there was a model number in the taggage there. I looked it up. It looks good. Everything seems good quality. Compared to the fakes, it was good because the fakes were just so obviously fake and they were way cheaper. So the salvos obviously new. This is the most I've ever paid for a pair of jeans. I paid up, but I have had True Religion jeans and they sold so fast and for a good price. And I paid bugger all last time, but I actually paid $15 this time. I don't like paying that for jeans and shit, but you don't come across these that often. Now these jeans, RST, motorcycle pants, protective clothing. Now I'm expecting these to do really well. I paid $10. They're awesome quality. They look nearly new. I've seen, like, they're selling up around the 200 mark. So I don't know about second hand. I just, you know, when I checked them out. the motorbike stuff does well, so I assume these are going to do pretty well, but I'm not real familiar with this. I am not familiar with motorbike stuff, other than the obvious. So we'll see how she goes. Pair of diesel. We've been picking heaps of these up. These need a good wash, but they're alright. They smell a bit funky. Got some weird smelling shit in these options. G-Star jeans. Been getting so many of these in diesel lately. I did spot diesel there. They had way too much on them for my liking, but at $7 on the G-Star Raw, so I grabbed those. So I picked up a couple of pairs of these a few weeks ago, and I'd never really heard of this, to be honest, but thanks to Mel, back from Burnout, I picked up some Sportscraft. So we'll see how that goes. I listed a couple of pairs. It was about 2 weeks ago. I spoke to Mel, showed her what I got, and got some advice off her. I've listed, I haven't sold any yet, but I grabbed them. So I'm telling you now, if you don't know Mel, her YouTube channel is and Instagram, Back from Burnout. If you're not watching that, you're not as good of a reseller as what the rest of us are, because she's very, very switched on. She's a full-timer and she knows what she's doing, and she's introduced me to that brand. So I think the market's going to be flooded now. We're all picking that up now, I think. But get on Mel's channel because it is top-notch. Now, a couple of jackets. This one, I've looked it up and comps look amazing on this, to be honest. It's definitely real. I've found the design. It's a rod and gun jacket. Really good quality, really good. So I haven't actually picked the price I'm going to put on it yet. There's not too many that have actually sold on eBay, but on the Rod and Gun website, brand new, these are listed up close to $250, $300 or something like that. So that's good news for me. I think I paid $8 for it. Is there a tag on there? I've lost the tag. I'm pretty sure I paid $8 for that. So if I can turn that into, 50 plus, pretty happy with that. Doesn't count for bingo because they're in my state, but I was still getting that anyway. Essendon Bombers. They're actually pretty hard to get, these ones. So that was a good find, that. I reckon that'll sell quick. The good thing with footy jumpers, if you're picking them up, getting teams that are overpopulated with fans, Essendon being one of them, even though they suck, their stuff, they're probably, them and Collingwood are probably the two best sellers, followed by maybe West Coast. So, and the Tigers, because the Tigers are flying, but Bomber stuff does still do good. So, and that's a good one to get. It's pretty rare, actually. You don't see them. It's a Ralph Lauren. Some people call it Ralph Lauren. I am way too bogan for that. So, to me, I think it's real. I'm pretty sure it's real. I will keep double checking that, but yeah, I paid up for it. I paid about $15. I don't know what I'm going to get for that yet. But yeah, Ralph Lauren. Nah, Ralph Lauren. Goat's piss. We got little Stone Cold Steve Austin lunchbox. This was from a different place to the wrestlers. I seen someone had one of these on Instagram just recently. I can't for the life of me remember who it was. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Good condition. So I got that for $2. The lady done a good deed and said, "Oh, you like wrestling? Come for a wander. You can have that for free." She threw that in for nothing. So, I mean, it's not a high resellable one. I've had a look. Bit of wrestling stuff going on in there. But what I want to do with this one, look at him. Big gay bikey, I think. That's what he looks like. What I want to do with that, I know there's a few wrestling fans that I know of. If you want that book, send me a message on Instagram who your favourite wrestler is and why. It can be of all time or current. I don't give a shit. Tell me who it is and I will do a random generator. The winner gets to keep that book. I will send that to them. So it's in good condition and it's from the 90s. So if you want that book, that's all you got to do. I'll send it. Won't cost you shit. That's a freebie for someone that wants it. So let me know. And I haven't showed some footy jumpers for a while, so I picked a couple up. I'm going to show these ones. I stopped showing the ones I was buying, off other people. I'm forever, probably once a week, twice a week, picking up footy jumpers because that's my thing. I got 2 on Facebook Marketplace this week, locally. So the first one, coming up to the charity match for the bushfire appeal, they got the Big V versus the All-Stars, which I'm pumped for. And I got this, signed, and it was worn by Leon Cameron, who played for the Doggies, which is my team, and I collect Doggies jumpers. Don't know. I'll probably keep it. I'm probably going to keep it. I thought about trying to flog it off because it's a good week to get rid of it, but I paid $50 for that, and I can't see myself parting with that. It's a pretty good jumper, so I think I could get a lot of money for that. I could actually fetch a lot of money for that, I think. But anyway, the other one was advertised as an Eric Hipwood Brisbane Lions player issue. No, they said jersey. That's all it said, Eric Hipwood jersey. They're the jumpers that I pounce on sometimes because I could tell by the photo there was a pocket there. I knew it was a player issue. I didn't look at it properly because it wasn't actually Hipwood. Hipwood's number 30. I got home and I actually listed it and then hang on, no, that's not right. Eric Hipwood is a good young player. He's going to be a gun, and I paid 50 for this, and I'm thinking, oh, that could potentially hold some value. I could even keep it, like just being a collector. Potentially trade it for a better Doggies. All these things were going through my head anyway. Got there, I'm like, well, it's an older jumper. I've got to try and work out who actually that's issued too. I'm thinking Jordan Lyle. I think that's from a few years ago now, but I'll keep looking. But that was still good. Like, I was happy to get that. Pretty gross having that over me. But anyway, there's a player issue Brisbane Lions jumper that went locally. So always look for the local sales. Righty ho. Time to dip into some wrestlers. This was the same place where I got that bag of Ninja Turtles. I'm not going to do the same thing and just make them go everywhere. So to start with, we have an Undertaker. Now, I remember he went through a stage where he was a bikie. I reckon that was in my time. And that's from the year 2000. So that's good. Old stuff. Good stuff. I've seen this dude in there. It's a Billy Gunn. He's got the rubber arms. What year is this? That's an old one. That is 1998. So there's a 90s one. That's what we want to see. This one's got a button in it. And I remember this bloke, Mankind. He was all kinds of fucked up. His arms move. So we've got a Mankind. Oh, he's got his mask on. And we got a Goldberg. I forgot to check Mankind's date. Goldberg, 99. What was Mankind? He's 1996. So that's another one. 96. I think I'm pretty sure that's Undertaker. His face looks a bit funny. Probably because some fucking idiot drew on it. Gonna have to get the hairspray out. We have... Oh, I like this one. I used to love this creepy bastard. Got a Kane. He's from 1998. Kane. So that's pretty awesome. I have Undertaker and Kane. 99. So a lot of 99 stuff, but WCW, according to Rob, that means they're worth a bit more. Sting. I think I'm doing pretty well. I don't think I've cocked up any names. We got a Macho Man, Randy Savage from 99. Toy Biz, 99. So another one. We got X-Pac. I remember him. He was DX. He's from 98. 98 X-Pac. We got, well, everyone knows this bloke. Hulk from Scott Steiner. Pretty sure. It's been a while. I think I'm doing pretty well here. Until I get to this big fucking Who's this prick? I don't know him. Here's 12 wrestlers for $10. I think they're all worth more than $12 each. I don't think any will be under that. They're all older. All bar one were from the 90s. So I think they'll be worth a bit. But I'll do a bit more research into them. And I'll just double check with Rob that who he is. You know, make sure I've got all my shit right. If there's anything I've got to look out for, but he'll look after me. He fucking always does. So, but plenty more fucking wrestlers. And there was a Harley too. So she had tags for 50 cents. I grabbed it. That's not worth that much, but someone will buy it. Everyone loves Harley. So, and if not, we'll find somewhere for her. I don't really collect plush. I don't like having plush in my collection, but there she goes. She's got a spot there. So that's me done. That's everything I got. I've shown you it all. So I had a pretty good day. I paid up on a bit of stuff. I've paid, you know, a pretty decent price. I've paid more than I normally would for some jeans. I'm starting to creep up there. I've paid a bit for that VHS player. You know, footy boots, I paid probably a little bit more than I'd like to, but I know they're going to sell now. So that leaves me with one thing left to do. And that's rate that beer. So the old goat piss. I'm going to give it... Look, it's not the worst thing I've had in the world, but it ain't good. I would tuck that in just before a cider. So I'd have that before I had that cider. Brushing your teeth with cordial, you get used to it. I've nearly finished the can. It's pretty fucking shit, really. It's pretty fucking shit. But anyway, that's slotting in just above the cider. So if you haven't found We Flippin' Good Stuff on YouTube, get over there and see Zach and Lucy. Digging through the hard rubbish, getting some good stuff. And it's an awesome channel. It's something a bit different. It's something that I haven't ventured in. It's something I probably won't really look at. You don't get much opportunity down here in that sort of a thing. But his videos are cool. Lucy's awesome too. She's a very passionate future reseller. Instagram, Facebook, get on both of them because he's been putting up some stuff lately that he's been selling and it's just, whoa, good price. And Buckle & Co., I know he has a Facebook page. I'm going to have to get on to Zach and see if he does ship stuff to. I don't know if they I'm not really sure how he runs exactly with that, but he does have a Facebook page. So get over there and give him a like and check that out. I want to see if he'll send some down to me. I want to buy some. I'm keen to try out some of this chutney, so I'm going to get on to Zach and see if I can give that a go. So, get over, say g'day, and really good dude. That's me done this week. So, upcoming. It's just going to be same old for the next few weeks, I think. I am bidding on storage units still, so there may be one of them coming up. And I'm also going to Cairns in a few weeks for a little family trip. So, I'm going to hit up some op shops up there and see how we go. So if you know of some good spots up that way, up north, let me know because I want to go and have a look. And I'll do a little video while we're away too. That's all that's really coming from me. So do us a favour, go and tongue punch the fuck out of that like button and flick us a subscribe if you haven't already. We're creeping up there. We're getting a few subs and I'm loving it. I'm having a lot of great chats on Insta with some awesome people. I'm having so much fun doing this. So get on it and help me out because I appreciate every bit of it. If you enjoy it, please just hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.
I really like goats, goats, goats with the hairy throats, throats, throats. They like to bleat, bleat, bleat and eat apples for a treat, treat, treat.
I am a goat, goat, goat with a hairy throat, throat, throat. I like to bleed, bleed.